Hi, I'm the Realtor Evan here with you today for an interesting topic actually. It comes up a lot in real estate when you are looking to buy a new house and you have another house. So what do you do? Because you don't want to move out of your current house until you have a place to move into. So how do you go about shopping for that, and what situations can you get into, and how do you deal with those situations? And realistically, if you are looking to buy a new house and you don't have the money until after you sell that house, how do you shop for that new house? So that's what we want to talk about today. And like I said, it comes up a lot, and I do get a lot of questions with it when I'm speaking to clients or potential clients, and they're trying to figure out how to proceed with down this road. I should start by saying that there's a few ways of approaching this situation. The easiest way, perhaps, especially if you're moving to a completely new town, right? Like let's say you're moving out of state or you're moving to a different city. What I would usually recommend to that client at that time is that you should look to sell your house first, and while you're selling your house, look for a rental property in that new location, right? Because the truth is that when you move to a completely new town in a completely even new state, you don't really know that area for the most part. Maybe you had lived there before, so you do know the area, but let's assume you don't really know that area. The best bet is to rent for a little while, get a sense as to which area, which neighborhood, perhaps even which street you want to be living on for a long time and for the long term, so that you know where to concentrate your efforts to buying a house in that area when you're ready. So the other option is to start your house search, so look for that house to buy with a contingency. So you are going as a shopper to go buy houses, and let's say you want to put in an offer on the house. We've talked about contingencies in the past in other videos. There are typically the big three contingencies you will shop for as a buyer will be your inspection contingency, your appraisal contingency, and your loan contingency, because typically you need all three of those things. Now you're going to add on a fourth contingency, and that contingency is going to be contingent on the sale of your other property. Typically speaking, most people, when they're selling one house and they're buying another house, they're going to use the proceeds from that first sale in order to buy that second property and use those proceeds as their down payment or a major source of the cash for that property. Now, if you are just selling your house is not even in escrow yet, you're probably not going to really be considered a good prospect by another seller at that time for you to buy their property. However, if your house is already in escrow, then the chances are that it's more than likely you're going to complete that escrow, your house will sell, and there's already a date defined as to when that closing is going to be. So the seller of this new house that you want to buy has an idea of when you'd be able to close on their property as well. So give it a try. I think that those are the best two approaches to go about when you are looking to move out and looking to move into another one. Of course, if you're staying locally, you can always rent. You can always move into a hotel if you want for a couple months and put your stuff in storage. That's another option too. There's a number of different ways. Those are the two most common that I've seen, and it's something to keep in the back of your mind, because obviously when you're selling your house, you're going to want to have some place to go, and you're going to want to know your options. So I hope that helps you. If you have any questions, as always, I'm here to answer them. So feel free to reach out, therealtorevan@gmail.com, or comment below. And as always, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you like the content and want to see more. Let YouTube know that you are enjoying it. I hope to see you next time. I'm the Realtor Evan.